Live from Yankee Stadium in the Bronx, MLB The Show with a good one coming at you. It's the Athletics going up against the New York Yankees. Alongside Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Well, Singy's trying to match the stellar performance by yesterday's starter. Looking forward to seeing what he's got today.
His teammate was lights out, Boog, in total command all game long. If he brings that same intensity again, these hitters are in for a long day.
First pitch coming your way next. And towing the slab in this one, Cam Schlittler. What should we keep an eye on here?
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. One down. And time now to check out the A's lineup. With an excellent arm on the mound, Singy, this won't be easy. They'll need to take advantage of the opportunities that they do have.
You're right about that, Boog. Odds are they won't have many chances against this guy, but if they can rattle him out of the gates, they'll have a shot. If not, look out. It might be a long day for this offense.
Shea Langoliers in the box with one away as he takes ball one. This one in the air, center field. Grisham settles underneath it. 2 up, 2 down.
Batting third, the left.
Next to hit, Tyler Soderstrom.
He's been known to jump all over the first pitch, so that seems like a missed opportunity right there.
That one fouled off. Schlittler, 25 years old, and he was drafted in the 7th round in 2022. 2 down, nobody on. That one's upstairs, ball one. And the 1-2 misses to even the count. Goes down looking. And now the Yankees will see what they can do. No score. You're watching Yankees baseball on The Show, NYC. Back now in the Bronx. And pitching in this one for the A's, Aaron Savali. How about a scouting report on him?
Well, last time out, he's only able to complete 4 innings, but really battled. Didn't have his best stuff. I look for him to be better in this one.
Trent Grisham stepping in now for the Yankees.
The center fielder, number 12, Trent Grisham.
This one chopped on the ground, but foul. Here comes the 0-1. That one is hammered right field, carrying well. And that one is out of here. He nails one out to right. His 2nd of the year. The Yankees score first. It's 1-0.
You can't ask for a better start than hitting a home run in your first at bat to give your team the lead. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
It's Aaron Judge now. Good power, not great in the OBP department. High fly ball, right field. This could go the distance. Home run! They do it again. Back-to-back homers. And they add a run. It's 2-0.
The sun rises and Aaron Judge hits a home run. That's a pretty normal day in the world of baseball. Back-to-back homers, always a special feeling at the ballpark, especially if it's your team that does it and those guys get to slap hands at home plate. This is the kind of thing that can really fire up a ball club.
Here comes Cody Bellinger. Swinging a foul straight back. Swings through that one for strike 2. Nobody on, nobody out. A pair of runs across in the inning here in game 1 of this 3-game set. The next offering misses. Going to count 1-2. That one missed. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. Well struck, deep right field, way back, and out of here! They've hit another, and they tack one on the board. It's 3-0.
Back-to-back home runs, and these guys look so dominant right now. Pitcher might want to check and see if he's tipping his pitches or not, but I tell you what, if this was basketball, that opposing team would call a timeout to try to slow down this offense.
So up next for New York, Ben Rice. Hey! And the 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. Got it. Really had to move for that grab. One away. And time now to check out the New York Yankees lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
Oh, there's a lot of young talent in this lineup. I think as they gel together, gain some maturity over the course of this season, they could be playing October baseball.
And first offering is fouled off. Foul ball there. Here's the 0-2. That's down and in. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. just misses with that one.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Next pitch off the plate. 3-2 down. Three and two. The pitch is outside, and ball 4. Runner on at first with 1 gone. Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. And a big swing and a miss. That one ripped, but foul. First inning going a bit long. 23 pitches to this point. And that's downstairs. And it's 1-2. On the ground. Gets to it with a slide. There's one. To first, not in time. Great effort there.
Well, Boog, as an infielder, you have to be ready for anything. In that spot, it required going to the ground, getting a little dirty, and making a strong throw for the out. Great play.
And now it's Ahmed Rosario. Quick toss to first. And he's back in safely. Foul ball. On the ground to short. Fires to first on the run, and they get the out. They explode with 3 solo homers in the inning. We head to the second from the big ballpark in the Bronx. Yankees out front, 3-0. This is Yankees baseball on the Show NYC.
I still win with my back against the ropes. I can't take an L, that's a no. Cause winning is the life that I chose.
Back in the Bronx, new inning getting started.
They're off to a great start, 3-run lead after their first inning, but so important to be airtight defensively. Don't give away extra outs and allow that other club to get back in this ball game. A 3-0 lead is great, but you can't get too comfortable. Got to stay aggressive, keep attacking hitters, try to cruise through this ball game. He's just missing with some pitches that, I mean, they're not strikes, and that's what you think, oh, good pitch is a strike, but so many times pitchers are trying to tease the zone, and the last 2 pitches that he's thrown, good pitches, but even better takes.
Close, but called a ball. Ball 3. And that one is inside, and it's ball 4. And that's their first base runner of the game. Jacob Wilson up next for the A's. That one misses. That's 5 straight. Hard liner. Takes it in for the out. One out man at first. And now the right fielder, Lawrence Butler. Schlittler. He's kind of interesting. You know, when you dig into the tendencies, he does a good job of limiting the hits, but the walks continue to be a problem. Now a quick throw to first. Rooker back on a dive.
I think you want to get a one-way lead, be very aggressive in the secondary. This hitter not a power guy, so you want to make sure that you can get some length on the secondary lead and perhaps score on a ball in the gap.
Here's a 1-1. Snap throw, but he's back safely.
Well, he's got such nasty stuff that I think, you know, hitters, they're just not as willing to try to get something because it's hard to square him up. And when you have pitches that are ending up just outside the strike zone, until they get called for strikes, hitters are not going to pull the trigger.
Pitch misses there. Full count now.
You know, against a guy like this, I'm looking for something straight. I'm not going to be successful hitting anything that's got movement on it. I've got to look for a four-seamer and try to get it up in the zone.
Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Man at first, one away. looking. That's a strikeout.
Well, he throws him with a great fastball right on the corner. It's kind of like bowling, and you think the ball's going to get into the gutter, and somehow just hangs onto that edge and knocks down a pin. Well, he got the outside corner of the plate and got that called third strike.
Quick move to first, and he's back in on a dive. Now here is Max Muncy. Here comes the 0-1. Line drive, and that's got extra bases written all over it. Rooker coming home. He'll score, and they cut the lead to 2.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on video because that's the kind of swing you want to bottle. So many positives that led to that knock.
So runner at second, 2 down. And now here's Jeff McNeil. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike 1. Runner at second, 2 down. Here at the top of the second. That misses the zone, and it's a ball and a strike. Swing and a pop-up. Brings it in, and that's the 3rd out. Yankees strike for a run on the RBI double. It's now a 3-1 ball game. Back at Yankee Stadium, and stepping in for the Yankees, Austin Wells. That one fouled off. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. The 0-2. And there's a ball. Next pitch is downstairs.
Great job of laying off those pitches down in the zone to even the count up at 2-2. Such a better feeling for the hitter.
The 2-2. Ripped to short. Gets it to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second.
Batting ninth, the shortstop, Jose.
Wow, singing, what a throw. We got to take another look at it, but this time with the numbers from StatCast.
Yeah, Boog, that's about as good as it gets. You'll see the hardest throwing infielders reach 90+ on throws across the diamond, so he's pretty much right there with the best infield arms in the game. That was a rocket of a throw right there.
Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. And a swing and a miss. The shortstop takes the ball. And that is out of play. The 1-2. In the air, left field. Soderstrom takes it in for the out. 2 down.
For the Yankees, the center fielder, number 12.
Back to the top of the Yankee order. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. He's already homered here in this one.
Ball 1.
Two down, nobody on. Whacked out to center field. That's well struck. Way back there. It's got a chance. Grabs it right up against the wall. Nothing across here this half. We played 2 full. Yankees 3 and the A's 1. Back here at the ballpark, coming off a series where they were red hot at the plate, and a look at the numbers. Denzel Clark leading things off and takes a strike. In the air, right field. Judge drifts towards it, and a quick out, number 1.
Up next for the A's, the first baseman, Nick.
Back to the top of the order now. Next up for the A's, Nick Kurtz.
Toward him with the breaking ball, just got the corner. There's nothing you can really do with that.
Next offering upstairs. The 1-1 is fouled off. The 1-2. And a good eye there. Hit on the ground to short. Caballero throws to first in time. First 2 batters retired here in the top of the 3rd.
Up next for the A's, the catcher, Shea.
2 outs, base is empty. Now the number 2 hitter, Shea Langoliers.
Aye. Ball, that's out.
Two down, nobody on. Gets a piece and stays alive. Next pitch is outside. Good eye in that spot.
Inside.
Close pitch there, and he's kind of wondering where it missed. You know, getting a feel for each umpire's strike zone is something that pitchers and hitters really have to think about and work on from game to game, and sometimes from at bat to at bat.
3-2. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. He battled for a long time, but it finishes with a strikeout. You can't be mad at yourself after an at-bat like that one. Back in the Bronx, set for the bottom of the 3rd, Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees. And first offering is fouled off.
You know, these Yankees doing a good job of simply getting the bat on the ball in this game, and the numbers back that up. And here's a stat for you, Boog. They're making contact with more than 85% of the pitches that they're swinging at. It's pretty special stuff. Not so good if you're out there on the mound.
The next pitch misses. Ball 1. Fouls that off to the left, and we'll do it again. That one missed. Oh, look at the stop. Fires to first. Nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody.
Here's Cody Bellinger.
Coming off an absolute bomb in his last at bat.
To the right side, McNeil. And 2 straight set down to begin the bottom of the 3rd.
Up next for the Yankees,
2 down, base is empty. Ben Rice stepping in now for the Yankees. 0 for 1 with a fly out to center. That one misses. Ball 1. Swing, a high fly ball, right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. He'll take a jog around the bases. His 4th home run of the season. And they add on. It's 4-1.
A breaking ball on the inside part of the plate requires a hitter to stay really square with his mechanics. If you fly open with the front shoulder, there's no way you keep that ball fair. An outstanding job mechanically. He deserves that home run.
So 2 down. Here's Stanton now. Ripped, but it curls foul.
Ball 1.
And a base hit up the middle. Back-to-back hits, and they were hit hard.
The batter, number 13, second baseman,
Jazz Chisholm Jr. now. He's 0 for 1. This one in the air, center field. Clark has a beat on it, and that'll do it. Solo homer extends the Yankees lead. It's now 4-1. Back for more from the Bronx. Well, we saw what he could do last outing, and once again, he's making it look easy, Singy.
Yeah, excellent job keeping these hitters guessing up there. We'll see if he can keep this going.
Soderstrom batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. Well struck, right field. Back there. Going, gone. A solo shot. 3rd home run of the season, and they cut into the lead. It's 4-2.
Well, he almost robbed the home run right there, and I tell you what, he'd love another crack at it. During batting practice, you always like to work on that, and so close, but that one was just out of his reach.
Now the A's designated hitter, Brent Rooker. He walked and came around to score his first time up. That misses. Ball 1.
Always exciting to see a leadoff home run in an inning. Kind of gets the offense fired up, and you start to expect a big inning. Right now, behind in the count, 2 balls and no strikes. No free passes. You can't allow that. Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
Curveball over for a called strike.
That big curve inside's a pitch that can buckle you a little bit. Looks like a fastball out of hand and then just drops over that inside part of the plate.
That just misses. Full count now. Sets him down on strikes. And that's 4 strikeouts.
Well, just excellent location on that inside fastball. Really locked him up. And As a hitter, it's not typically what you're looking for. You're trying to protect away and then in, so you could be a little bit tardy with 2 strikes. Hard to tell if he was fooled or if he thought it would be called a ball, but either way, that's a really nice pitch.
Digging in, Jacob Wilson.
Yeah!
Going 2 now. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
Fastball inside just freezes the hitter. I don't think he was ready to pull the trigger. A lot of times hitters are looking away, and that one locked him up.
Next up for the A's, Lawrence Butler.
Hey!
2 down, bases empty, but 1 run across. Top half of inning number 4. Right through there for a strike.
0-2 count, both pitches on the inside part of the plate. Hitter is thinking, I don't want to get beat here. This is a good time for something off speed away.
That one misses. 1-2 the count. Fights it off. He'll see another. Two down, nobody on. There's a swing and a drive. Judge going back on this one. On the warning track and hauls it in. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. It's now 4-2. You're watching Yankees baseball on the Show, NYC. Ready to go, bottom 4. And stepping in for New York, Ahmed Rosario.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
And the 1-0. Swings through that one for strike 1. Just off the inside edge. He swings and fouls one off. That's 2-0.
That's
ball 3. Popped in the air, left field, takes it in for the out.
Up next for the Yankees, the catcher, number 28, Austin.
And now Austin Wells grounded out his first time. That one hammered but pulled foul. And the 0-1. Sliced hard but foul. Outside low, and the count is 1-2.
0-2 count. You've got the opportunity to expand the zone. Could get the chase there. Let's see what he comes back with next.
Here's a 1-2. Popped up to the left into foul ground. And there are 2 outs.
Up next
and here's a look at how he's using his pitches in this one. So up next for New York, Jose Caballero. Flied to left his first time. Left center field. This one's deep. Forget it. solo shot. His first homer of the year, and they add to their lead. It's 5-2.
First pitch hacking, and it paid off for him in a big way. Love to see a hitter aggressive on the first pitch of an at-bat. You watch him from the on-deck circle, so when you step in the box, you're ready to pull the trigger wherever it's at. Really good job by the hitter. Total conviction on that swing.
And here comes Mark Kotsay as he's ready to make a change and go to the bullpen. Aaron Savali out of the game, and the home run really bit him today as he exits on the hook for the loss. New arm coming on after the break. A new arm into the game, the righty, Luis Medina.
Well, they didn't get much length out of their starter in this one, so they've got a lot of outs to eat up in that bullpen. I think they'll look for some length out of him right here if they can get it.
Back to the top of the order. Now here's Trent Grisham. He's already homered in this game. And that's fouled off. That clips the corner.
He's trying to stay away from this lefty, knowing that a lot of left-handers like the ball down and in.
Got him swinging for the strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. The Yanks do get one on the solo homer. It's now 5-2. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Back in New York, we go to the top of the 5th. Max Muncy getting ready to hit. Bunting for a hit. He pops it up. On to first. One pitch and one out.
Well, I think the defense was anticipating something here because they were really ready to defend as that ball was put down. Nice little drag bunt, but they get the out, and way to go.
Jeff McNeil stands in. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1.
That's ball 2.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. And it's filled up. This one in the air, center field. Grisham on his way over. Pulls it down and he makes the catch. Singy, here's a look at his pitch breakdown for the game.
Well, he's known for that four-seamer, Boog, and we've seen plenty of it from him today. You don't throw one pitch this much without having plenty of confidence in it. And he's been pretty solid till now, so he may stick with this strategy.
Clark stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. Swings through the fastball up in the zone.
Well, I think the key, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
2 down, nobody on, and we're at the top of the 5th. So heat there at 98 miles an hour. And the A's are gone in order. They trail at 5-2. Back here in New York, bottom of the inning, Aaron Judge stepping in now for the Yankees.
Aaron Judge.
You know, these Yankees, digging into their numbers, have to be happy with the swings they're taking. They have 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet so far, and that tells me they're seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well.
Swings through that one for strike one.
With all those extra base hits, it's easy to think we're going to see that trend continue the rest of the game. They seem to be really locked in at the plate.
This one drilled right center field. That one heading for the fence and gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game, and they boost their lead. That one just sounded different.
And it might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I can feel that swing from the booth. Well, he's living up to his power-hitting reputation today, Boog. A second homer just confirmed what we already knew about his ability to hit the ball a long way.
And here comes Bellinger. Ground ball right side, and that one handled to first. One pitch and one out.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman.
Now here is Ben Rice.
His hit for that pop came out of the gates really strong.
Hard hit right side. Kurtz takes it to the bag, 2 away.
Up next for the Yankees.
2 outs, base is empty. And here is Giancarlo Stanton. A walk, and he's also singled. On a line. Snags it on the run. And that is that. Solo homer extends the Yankees lead. We're through 5. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC. We're back, and here's a look at how we got to this stage of the game.
Pa que me la modele, ya las heridas no le duelen. Yo le traigo pa que se revele y formemos el DNR, yeah. Porque por tu cara sé que quieres. Yo sé bien cómo tú eres. Tú tienes hombres de más, también te gustan las.
So digging in,
Leading
Nick
off with
Kurtz.
the first baseman, Nick Kurtz.
And that one hammered back there. And it's gone. He'll circle the bases, and they're chipping away. It's 6-3.
Sitting first pitch fastball, and that's what he delivered. He guessed right, squared it up, and he made it look way too easy. Lightning fast hands to be able to hit that velocity fastball on the inside part of the plate. In my experience, when you're looking out over the plate, allowing the ball to travel, it's pure reaction to hit a pitch in that location. That's a tremendous swing.
And now the catcher comes up to him, Shea Langoliers.
So he's just got to delete it. You give up that leadoff home run, go back to work, focus on this next batter.
And that one fouled off.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
And he grounds one to the right side. Rice steps on the bag, 1 away. That ground ball may have him back on track after the homer. Tyler Soderstrom digs in now. The 1-0. Out towards right center field. Can't get there, and now maybe extra bases. Safely into second. He's got a double.
2 hits for him in this one, both for extra bases. Got to feel good about that. Great hands on that swing to take the inside pitch and drive it into the gap for the double. It's easy to spin off a pitch like that, Boog, and you can pull that thing foul, but that was perfect.
So up next, Brent Rooker, a strikeout and a walk. And time is called for a mound visit now. Big moment in this game, so they'll talk it over. Well struck left field. That one carrying. Out of here. He sends a rocket to left. It's their second home run of the inning, and they cut into the deficit. He ambushed him right there, Siggy.
Yeah, swinging on that first pitch, and I think losing one over the fence is exactly what he had in mind as well. When a guy's got a real hard fastball, you can't overswing. All you've got to do is get the bat head to the spot. If you do, he supplies the power, and you'll get to jog around the bases like he did right there.
One down. Next up for the A's, Jacob Wilson.
Went down looking on 3 pitches last time. Let's see if he can be a little more aggressive right here.
Manager out of the dugout, and he's going to make a change. Cam Schlittler will depart, and it's going to be a start that he'd like to get a redo on. Not his best. Back with the new arm in a minute. Camilo Doval on the pitch out of the pen here. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Worm burner into the outfield for a knock. And the tying run is on base.
Up next for the A's.
I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Lawrence Butler up next for the A's. And that's in there at the knees for a strike. The Athletics with the tying run on at first, and we're the top half of the 6th.
So now it's all about protect mode. Try to shorten up, try to track the ball, block it if you have to, as far as just a late swing that maybe you're not sure about, but some way, somehow climb back into this at bat through the count.
1-2 here. Good job to fight that one off. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count. 1-run game, 1 out, 1 on. That one not close. Now 2-2. Tranquilo Camilo notches the K.
Good late cut for the strikeout there. That thing really got in on him, and you know, the cutter isn't really a huge swing and miss pitch most of the time because it's not really meant to move a whole lot. You're just trying to miss the big part of the barrel and maybe get some weak contact, but that one right there did a whole lot more than that. That was a really good pitch.
Next up for the A's, Max Muncy.
Hey!
And that's through there for a strike. And it's 0-2.
And a bat like this is almost over as it begins. In this situation, you have no idea what the next pitch is going to be. You just got to hope that you can make contact.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. That misses the zone. Ball 1.
The guy at the plate could recognize slider out of the hand. Didn't stay in the tunnel very long in terms of depth and perception. He knew right away it was an off-speed pitch.
Grisham on the move, and he hauls it in. But 2 round trippers in this inning. The long ball was working. It's tightened up a bit at 6-5 now. Back at Yankee Stadium, let's take a look at how the ball's been flying today. Plenty of power on both sides in this one.
Yeah, games like this were so fun for me as a hitter, Boog. You grab your bat and head to the plate thinking, hey, could be my turn to go yard next.
Chisholm, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike one.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable. And that location will definitely do it.
Not far out of the zone, but it was a ball. So they're now out of challenges. Here's a 1-1.
Ball! That pitch is out.
Bounce to the right. Kurtz flips it, and very nicely done for the out.
Up next for the Yankees,
Here's the third baseman, Ahmed Rosario.
Man, that was pretty gross right there.
Now a screamer into the outfield. Clark ranging into the alley, makes the grab on the run. And there's two down.
Wow, he looked like he was running before the ball was hit. Didn't have much time, as that was a hard hit liner, but a nice job of covering a lot of ground in a short amount of time.
Wells in now, takes ball one off the plate.
Nasty backdoor slider. There's really nothing you can do with that if you swing at it, so that's a good take by him.
And a foul ball. Two down, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Just off the outside part of the plate. And the 2-2. Got him swinging. The high heat, too much on that one. Yanks held in check. They lead it, however, it's 6-5. We go to the top of the seventh. Now it's the second baseman, Jeff McNeil. New pitcher for the Yankees, Paul Blackburn.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves, late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
Pitch misses inside. Ball one. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time.
Nope, that's a ball.
There's a strike. And now the count filled up 3-2.
That's a really good take.
Rips one to right. And a base hit. And the tying run is on with a leadoff single.
Well, that was an important at-bat in this game, so great job there stepping up to the challenge. Nice line drive to the pull side right there, but he didn't spin off of it. That's the key. You still have to extend through the baseball in order to hit a line drive like that.
Next up for the A's, Denzel Clark.
That's a ball.
In the dirt. Well done behind the dish. The Yankees holding on to a one-run lead here in the top half of inning number 7. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Line drive, caught.
Up next for the A's, the first baseman.
Now here's the leadoff hitter for the A's, Nick Kurtz.
Hey!
Swing and a ground ball up the middle to first, but it pulls him off the bag.
Up next for the A's, the catcher, Jay Langolier.
So the tying run in scoring position now. And now a chance for Shea Langoliers. In there at the knees for a strike.
The last thing he wants is to hit the ball on the ground, but I wouldn't expect many pitches up in the zone. They'll be pitching for a double play in this spot.
Right. Over to second. Double play. What a clean killing to end the inning. A hit and an error in the inning, but they fail to score. 7th inning stretch time. Yankees 6 and the A's 5. This is Yankees baseball on the show NYC. Back at Yankee Stadium, set for the last half of the 7th. Jose Caballero stepping in now for the Yankees. Swing and a miss, chased it out of the zone. The Athletics have some bullpen action. Mark Leiter Jr., the right-handed sinker baller. He looks to be readying himself. Sterner getting loose as well. Check swing and he went. No balls, 2 strikes. Just missed.
Outside.
Well, that's kind of what you expect in an 0-2 count. Excellent job of the hitter to have the plate discipline to lay off of that pitch.
And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. One, 2 now. That one
Yep,
just
that ball went out.
misses. Next offering way off the plate. This one in the air, right field. Nice grab on the run. And there's one down.
Up next for the Yankees, the center
So
fielder,
back to the
number
top of the
12.
order. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham.
Struck out on just 3 pitches last time.
Hey!
And that one fouled off. The 0-2. Swing and a miss for the strikeout. That K is his 3rd of the game.
Well, that's such a critical pitch in terms of execution right there. The pitcher has to finish it. Otherwise, probably gets hit pretty hard. If you leave that out over the plate or you don't get it down enough, quickly turns into something that gets smoked. But if you can place it where he did, it's a really deceptive pitch.
Aaron Judge at the plate. And the way he's going in this one, we've been waiting for his spot to come around again.
All right, listen, everyone, stop what you're doing right now. This guy's got 2 home runs already. Now he's going for number 3.
Pitch misses. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here at the bottom of the 7th. And a swing and a miss. Base hit. And that extends the inning for Cody Bellinger.
Up next for the Yankees, the left fielder, Cody.
And up to the plate comes Cody Bellinger. He had a big swing for these guys way back in the first inning.
Yeah, Boog, he didn't waste any time in this one. The solo shot really got his team going, and he's looking for more right here. The two-hole hitter showing so much versatility, understanding the situation, gets on base with 2 out to bring possibly the best hitters in this lineup up to the plate in this inning.
Way inside, and that hit him.
Right there.
Up next for the Yankees, the first baseman.
Now here's the Yankees cleanup hitter, Ben Rice.
You have to be careful throwing him breaking pitches, even in an 0-0 count. He loves going after the off-speed stuff, and he's really good at hitting it.
Judge, the lead runner at second. Bellinger on at first with 2 down. Swing and a miss. Now 1-2.
I guess you throw it that hard, you can get away with locations like that right down the middle. But I still think it's a dangerous pitch. Don't want to do it again.
Stays alive. Two on, 2 outs. Struck him out looking. That ends the inning as they squander a chance to pick up some insurance. So it's no runs on a hit, no errors, and 2 are left. 8th inning coming up. Yankees 6 and the A's 5. You're watching Yankees baseball on the show, NYC.
I'm ready for real. We really the squad. We really the ones counting.
Now,
Welcome back, and a new arm on the mound to start the 8th. Fernando Cruz. This is his 5th appearance of the year. Stepping in, Tyler Soderstrom.
the left fielder, Tyler Soderstrom.
Yeah.
That's in there at the knees, and it's strike 2.
Well, he didn't like those first 2 pitches. Now in an 0-2 hole, he's going to have to battle. Hope he gets a mistake.
Inside. And the count 1-2. Battling here as he fouls it away. Fouls it off, still 1-2. Just missed.
Really close pitch down around the knees there, and you could see him asking where it missed. Probably doesn't agree, but it appears he's ready to move on to the next pitch.
Up next for the A's, the designated hitter, Rooker.
Next to hit, Brent Rooker. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. The Yanks trying to hold a 1-run lead, and we're at the top of the 8th. Drilled in the air out towards right center. Grisham on the move. And there's 2 down. Next to hit, Jacob Wilson. 1 for 3.
Jacob Wilson.
Fought off foul. Looking to get the tying run on base. The 1-2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. And he hits a ground ball right side, but it kicks foul.
No signs of wavering on the mound here in the 8th. He's looking rock solid so far.
The shortstop takes the ball.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
Struck him out looking. He didn't make it easy for him on the mound, but they still get the strikeout. A's go quickly and quietly there. This one remains close, 6-5. Back now, new pitcher on the mound as we roll into the bottom of the 8th, Mark Leiter Jr. He's making his 2nd appearance of the season. Giancarlo Stanton at the plate. Outfield deep here, trying to prevent anything over their heads. First pitch just misses.
2-count, great hitter at the dish. If you're going to miss, you've got to miss outside the zone. You miss inside the strike zone, you'll be asking the umpire for a new baseball.
A little out front there as he swings through it. Check swing, no appeal. 3-1 now. Got him. 1 out.
First strikeout for him in this one. That splitter is maybe the go-to pitch when he's looking for a swing and miss like that. He throws it quite a bit, and that's a good example of the effect it can have on a hitter.
Jazz Chisholm Jr. stepping in now for the Yankees. No question about this one. It's out of here. That'll fire up the dugout, and they add to the lead. It's 7-5.
A little more breathing room is always a good thing in baseball, and now they have it. That one was a hanger, and pitchers typically don't get away with making a mistake like that. And right there, he made him pay.
One down. Down to third baseman, Ahmed Rosario. 0 for 3 in this one. Comes up empty. That's strike 2. The A's bullpen has some movement. Elvis Alvarado, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Kelly also throwing. Here's the 0-2. And they'll do it again. Connect on the curveball, struck him out.
Man, it's so tough to let a slow curveball like that one just travel all the way into the contact zone. You see it out of the hand, and you're telling yourself, off speed, stay back. But you just get too excited, you think you're going to hammer it, and you still end up way out in front.
Wells now at the plate as he swings through strike 1. Two down, base is empty, but 1 run across here the bottom half of the 8th inning. Next one misses, and that's ball 1. Caught him looking for the K. Another look at the long ball for the Yankees. Last chance coming up for the A's. welcome back. And here comes the closer, David Bednar.
Well, that insurance run in the bottom of the 8th inning was so good to add on, especially with this power hitter at the plate. If he goes deep, you're still up in the ball game. Really good spot to be in right here.
Butler leading things off and takes a strike. Tapped at the plate, but it's a foul ball. Bednar, multi-time All-Star. He features a four-seam fastball, a curve, and occasionally works in a splitter. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Another 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. The 1-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And a strikeout for the first out here in the ninth.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
Max Muncy now at the plate. Out in front with the swing, and that is strike one. Nice grab. Throw to first. It's there, and that's a great play.
The batter, number 22.
The Athletics down to their last out. Now it's going to be Jeff McNeil.
Well, this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Next pitch misses, and 1-1. That one ripped right center field. That's back there. Out of here. And they cut into the lead. That's their 4th home run of the game.
They can't stop, and they won't stop hitting home runs in this one, Boog. They're clearly feeding off of each other at the dish. That was one of those home runs where you really don't know if he got enough of it off the bat. I mean, he put a good swing on it clearly, but I wouldn't say he really got the sweet spot on the bat. The exit velo wasn't anything too impressive, but it had all it needed for him to circle the pillows.
Now a chance for Denzel Clark. They're down to the final strike. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. 2 down, nobody on. Got him, and that's the ball game.
Well, this turned out to be an exciting, very well-played game. Always feels great when you can take the lead in the 8th at home. Come out in the ninth, crowd will be behind that pitcher as he tries to get those final 3 outs. Everybody goes home happy with a win like this.
1-run game here today. Your final score, 7-6. They hang on to win it by a run. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon.